What's the goal of players playing at Impact? Why should they come to Impact?
Sure. I mean, I think every goal of every soccer club is obviously to educate their players in soccer. I mean, why else would you go to a soccer club, right? But yeah, I mean, we understand, and I'm sure a lot of other clubs do. But my coaches, my coaching staff, and the board members, we have a big philosophy around the fact that our coaches have probably the biggest impact on today's youth. I mean, let's put it in a little scenario. You're in school. Everybody's been to school. Everybody listens to their teacher for the most part. And, after Wednesday, okay, it's the same old stuff. I can't wait just to get out and kick a ball. I want to be with my coach. I want to be with my teammates.
Yep.
And you hang on to...
I was like that by Monday at 2 p.m.
Correct. Wednesday's a little pushing it, but I was giving everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But being a soccer player, you're there with your teammates, you're having fun, you're learning, you battle. Everybody's different. Everybody goes to soccer for a different reason. But hopefully at a more competitive level, they're there to sort of be to progress and progressing. You hang on to every word that the coach says. So I know I did. I remember all my coaches for many different reasons. A lot of them, obviously, I hang on to every single word they say. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. And it was all about soccer. But they never really sort of put it in a way where we can then take that into life beyond soccer. So our coaches, when we're kind of talking to the players and everything else, we try and make it sort of into an aspect where they can understand that, hey, being a team player, that's what you're going to need later on in life when you take a job. Learning how to communicate on the pitch, off the pitch, putting your mind to something and developing that skill that you couldn't do. Guess what? In order to progress in the workplace, you need to develop skills inside school, inside the workplace, inside life. So we really, really try and enhance on that. And we're a club that wants to teach more than just how to kick a ball. We want to teach you life skills. We want to teach you how to become a better person, how to become a better character in society. So we really have a massive effect as a coaching staff, as a soccer club. And we have a duty as coaches to teach our kids great soccer, great education, but also to teach them better than what we have produced ourselves in our own person, to hopefully turn them into better people for a better world.
I mean,
it's a lot, right?
That's incredible.
You don't get a much better answer than that.
Nah.
To be honest with you.
You've sold me. I'm signing up tonight.
Is it too late for me?
I think
I definitely need some players in my U13 division, so you might be able to hack it.
I'm the size of a 13-year-old child.
Some of these guys,
so.
yes, absolutely.
Sarah, you got another question for Craig?
Yes. You just talked about, coaches, educating your players and things of that nature. And when I was on the website earlier today, I saw that there is a tab for parent education. And so I was wondering if you could just shed some light on that and, how important is it to educate the parents as well as the coaches?
Absolutely. And that's a great question. I think that's just as important as what we teach our kids, right? So the way that we kind of see soccer and the whole world should really see soccer, there's two parts of a soccer player. There is the client and the consumer. The client does the paying, which is always going to be the parent, for nine times out of 10. Maybe when they get a little bit older, the kids are given a little bit more responsibility and go and get jobs and have to pay for themselves, which is all great. But the consumer really is the player. They're the one consuming the product. But and that's the way it's kind of seen in a lot of soccer areas, soccer clubs, soccer organizations. But really, we see a lot of parents who are on the sidelines. They're yelling, they're shouting, they're yelling instructions. The poor players on the field have no idea. Have no idea who the coach is. And I guarantee you, 99.9% of those parents turn around and say to their players, make sure when you go to practice or a game today, you listen to what the coach says. How on earth can they listen to what the coach says when you're shouting, just kick it, get it up there, woo, yeah, go left, go right, no, go back, pass it, what are you doing? All right, so it's...
Yeah, I think that's the worst part of youth soccer sometimes is the parents.
It really is. But
sure.
it can also, if you learn to harness that and you learn to bring them into the fold and make them feel a part of the team, they are just as much on the field as the player. And now you win the parents over. And the parents are educated. We want our parents to understand that, you're shouting left, you're shouting right, you're shouting just kick it. That poor little Johnny on the field in a minute is going to turn around and say, do you know what? You do it. I don't want to play anymore. And that's not the sort of atmosphere that we want to bring. So actually, kind of on the education side of it, we do a couple of these a season, maybe once a fall, once of spring. And we have a big sort of cookout, get together type thing. All the parents and players come down, and we have the parents play versus we kind of turn it into Coach Craig's team, Coach Joe's team, Coach whatever, and you get all the parents from each of the teams that you coach. You come up with little teams, and the parents play each other. But on the sidelines are all the kids, and the kids get to shout, "Go left, go right, just kick it!" And obviously they can't hear the coach. They realize how difficult it is. Just one of the small ways that we get our parents to quite to understand, like, look, we want you to be their biggest fan. We want you to shout, well done, good job, excellent, be positive about everything. But when it comes to instructions, leave that to the coach, because you're saying just kick it, get it up there. That's a fantastic, massive kick for a field goal, but this is the wrong football. We play the
wrong sport.
Wrong sport, exactly. Wrong football.